feel like it's going to bring you a good sense of relief. Because it's 10 of coin, it's almost like this is Christmas Day in this card. You know, this is kind of the kids on Christmas Day. Everybody's fed, everybody's watered, everybody's seen to, everybody's nice. So it's kind of like hi collective. I'm just going to do a quick reading. I've got some time tonight, so I decided to do another reading and try to sink into the energy. I always prefer to read on a night time because it's a lot quieter. And I've got a quiet house tonight, so I'm just going to light some sage. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. I'm going to do your reading and then we're going to take it over to an extended version. So if you like the reading and the reading resonates, if you click the link in the description box, it will take you to the extended version, and there it's unrestricted and there's no spam and there's no people kind of, you know, trying to poach clients and things like that, basically. There you go, staging you. So this is going to be for whoever needs to hear it, basically. I'm not doing the signs readings just yet, but they're going to be uploaded shortly and they'll be on the membership channel as well. And that's free. You don't have to pay for it and you can cancel whenever you want. So we're just going to get into your energy. We're going to see what's going on for you guys. As always, the readings are not going to resonate for everybody. So take what you can and leave what doesn't for somebody else. I've been getting a lot of heavy energy actually these last few days, so I'm not sure what's going on. But Spirit told me to do a reading, so that's what I'm doing. There we go. 8 of Scrolls, paths unknown, will, wisdom, and mind. So we'll get into it once I've finished shuffling. So let me tap in. So I feel like you're being challenged at the moment, okay? Thank you. Absolutely. It's a sense of healing I'm feeling as well. Maybe you've just come out of a healing period, or you're nursing something at the moment. Maybe you're nursing a wound or something. Let's have a look. Okay, and then we'll pull a couple of these cards. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Scrolls, paths unknown, and the 8 of Scrolls really talks about kind of taking the more laborious and enduring route towards a goal. It's about putting in the effort. Oh my God. So definite change in finances coming. We've got all Earth cards from this deck, and I'm going to show you guys now. So 8 of Scrolls, this is paths unknown. So again, there's a feeling of kind of coming to a fork in the road, needing to make a decision, needing to use your intuition, but also using your resources and the things that are available to you at this moment. The 8 of Scrolls is typically the 8 of Pentacles, and that really talks about putting in the effort. Anything to do with the number 8 is enduring. So this is something about working really hard towards a goal. It could also be kind of crunching numbers in regards to finances as well. The 8 of Pentacles doesn't always have to be positive. Sometimes it can be negative. And it could just be trying to balance the books and make everything flow and make your finances kind of flow, basically. But that requires a lot of plate spinning, because money is a currency and it's constantly moving and shifting and changing. So there may be some decisions that need to be made in regards to finances at the moment, and where you're investing your money, basically, where you're putting your time, energy, and effort, and is it paying off? Are you seeing the results that you're expecting at this point? We've got number 20, and this is will, wisdom, and mind. And this really talks about alchemy. It talks about manifestation, and it talks about the end of a cycle. The number 20 in the normal tarot would be the Judgment card, and that's kind of like a finality. So I feel like things are closing out. I feel like you're at the end of a long, endured cycle in your life, and it definitely could be in regards to work, I'm seeing, because we've got a lot of Pentacles energy out on the spread. So this is the card of kind of magic and alchemy. And if you can see, it's like this, it represents motion. These are all the energies working in motion, basically, and culminating in the material world. 3 of Forces, this talks about flow. Okay, so 3 of Forces is typically the 3 of Cups, and this really talks about harmony, ease, flow, things working in synchronicity, things kind of coming together nicely. You know, if you look in this card, it looks like a brand new morning, and you know, this mother bird is feeding her chicks, and it's kind of representing prosperity at the very beginning of something. So it's almost like brighter days ahead. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's almost like you've been in the dark about something for a while. You've not really known completely how to navigate a situation, but it's almost like these brighter days that, you know, you're kind of there. You're basically there. You're at the end of this path that you've chosen to go down. And then we've got the Ark of Covenant. And the Ark of Covenant, now, this is number 11. So obviously this is the card that represents justice, and it represents law, and it represents divine law. So there could be something going on in regards to some legality, some paperwork, some agreement, or something like that. I am actually seeing a new house as well. So it could be that you're waiting to move into a new property with this paths unknown. It's almost like you're at a bit of a standstill. It's almost like saying, I can see it, but I'm not quite there yet. And I know that a lot of people have actually been moving property at the moment, just with the energy, what's going on at the time right now. So we've got this Ark of Covenant, which looks like a property, and then we've got this like a new day. It's like a new day is dawning. So there's a lot of new energy coming up in this reading, actually. 10 of coins. This is the best card. This is the best possible outcome that you can get. So whoever I'm reading for now, there's a good chance that you're going to come into a lot of money. Okay, so this is like money in the bank. This is kind of legacy money. This is money that you can invest. It's a big amount of money. It's not a little amount of money. This is something that can really set you up for life, basically, is what I'm hearing. So if you are waiting on some type of an income, some type of finances, some type of, I feel like that maybe even some type of judgment going on with this Ark of Covenant. I'm feeling like there is some type of legality that's coming to an end with this number 20 card. It's almost like you're kind of at the end. You're almost there. It's not quite over yet, but it's going to be, basically. And I feel like it's going to bring you a good sense of relief. Because this 10 of coins, it's almost like this is Christmas Day in this card. You know, this is kind of the kids on Christmas Day. Everybody's fed, everybody's watered, everybody's seen to, everybody's nice. So it's that kind of like, this is riches. You know, this is a card of riches. This is the card of having everything you could possibly need and want and more. Okay, and this is kind of, I'm hearing like the money tree. I'm hearing a money tree. Is it the money tree goes ching or something like that? Like a video on TikTok, but it's like the money tree goes ching. So you could be coming into some money around Christmas time, you know, something like that. I'm not sure, or it's just the fact that when you receive this income, you're going to feel very blessed, basically. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's going to give you like a really, really comforting feeling of fullness. You're going to feel full. You're going to feel satisfied. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is that you're coming into, okay, whatever's manifesting for you in the material world, because it is, you're going to feel very satisfied with the outcome. This is kind of like the best outcome that could have happened, basically. Then we've got the Queen of Coins, and I feel like this is going to give you kind of the sense of vigor, this sense of renewal, okay? Because the earth is all about renewal. Every time we put fruit and vegetables into our mouth, why do we do it? To renew ourselves, to make ourselves, you know, replenish ourselves, basically. That's what this card is to me. The Queen is about restoration and replenishment, and you know, it's that phase that we go through off the back of healing when people really start to notice it. You know, it's a kind of a card of the glow up, basically, the Queen of Pentacles. This is kind of somebody who appears to have everything, basically. This is somebody that would walk into a room and you just think money, basically. And it's not even what they're wearing, it's how they carry themselves, it's how they speak, it's how they navigate. It's the very comforting, very warming, but very confident as well. This is someone who's very grounded, someone who's very rooted, and someone who is very realistic and practical. The reason why this person is the way that they are is because of the choices and decisions that they've made in life, and a lot of them have been very difficult. This is the card of the mother, this is the card of the nurturer, and this is the card, could even be seen as kind of like a nurse, basically, a carer of some kind, even though it's not kind of deep and emotional like you'd care for a family member. It could be care in the community. Okay, so this is someone who cares for the community. This is someone who wants to make a difference, and this is someone who makes that effort as well. Will put the effort in. And I think it's because of the effort that's being put in is the reason why you've been awarded this. It's almost like spirit basically patting you on the back and saying well done, because it took a lot for you to get to this point. You know, you invested a lot, you've worked hard, you've kind of done everything that we've asked of you to do, and it's almost like now it's really starting to pay off. I am seeing something about food. I'm seeing something about homegrown produce or something like that, or somebody may live nearby an allotment, or somebody could own an allotment. But I'm really seeing someone who's self-made, basically. Someone who's self-made. Whoever I'm reading for at the minute, you have worked really, really hard to get to where you are today. And it's kind of like I'm hearing, like, by the skin of your teeth. By the skin of your teeth. It's almost like you almost gave up. I'm feeling like somebody nearly gave up. Somebody is about to give up, and spirit saying, don't you dare. Don't you dare, because something big's about to happen, and it's really going to affect your life in a big, big way. I'm seeing like a really happy family dynamic, actually. I'm seeing like everybody involved in some type of a family business or something, or it's just a situation, a project or something where everybody's involved. It's almost like a community project, even. If not that, it could just be just kind of activity going on within the home, but the people of all different ages all contributing and helping out, and you know, everybody seems to be getting on well and that kind of thing. So that's really nice. And then we've got 9 of coins. 9 of coins is independence in the material world. Whoever I'm reading for at the moment is about to step into a whole new reality when it comes to their finances. There is so much on this spread that's basically telling me whatever it is that you promised yourself with this Ark of Covenant, okay, whatever it is that you lived by, the rulership, the belief system that you held or do hold, has really carried you to the point of, what do I do now? It's almost like you've come through the other end, the other side, and it's almost like you stood. And I'm getting like a state of paralysis. It's almost like holding yourself back in a sense as well, because there's this fear of this unknown. Once you shake that fear off, basically, okay, because you will, because you've got this, 20. It's usually the card of judgment, and that's Pluto and that's Scorpio energy, and that's scary. Okay, it's almost like the end of the road. This is a whole nother era. It's a whole nother life. It's a whole nother. So it's quite scary, because it's kind of like crossing the abyss into no man's land, and it's uncharted. And because of that, you're being hyper vigilant, and you're being really kind of, but it's taken away from the actual purpose behind what you're doing. It's almost like you're getting in your own head. That's what I'm getting. Get out of your head. Because things are going to work out well. Things are, let me just show you these cards. Seriously, you've got this 3 of Forces, which really just talks about nurturing. I'm going to try and, this talks about nesting and settling and nurture. Things just a point of relaxation, and I can let my hair down, and I can finally breathe. And then we've got these cards down here, which just look like nothing but abundance. We've got Christmas Day, we've got, the farmer's market. So somebody may live near a farmer's market, or somebody may like to go to a farmer's market, I'm seeing. But somebody may really like to look after their health as well, because I'm really seeing like a healthy lifestyle or healthy lifestyle choices. And then someone who is well rested. So it's almost like this is someone who makes good money and it looks good while they're doing it. It's almost like it's effortless. It's almost like it's come effortlessly. But that's not the case. Whoever this reading is for, it's almost like what it's taken and the darkness that you've had to travel through to get to this point. But it's almost like you've mastered the self so well that to other people, it looks like you've done it with very little effort, basically. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Kipper deck. Okay, we'll get another little spread from the Kipper deck, because this is a really nice reading. So this is all about finances. This is all about things working out. Whatever it is that you've been putting your effort into, it's culminating and it's getting there. And don't think you're quite out the dark just yet, but you're in the process of transition, and magic is about to just whip you away, basically. And you're going to wake up and think, how did I get? I'm actually seeing a change in status as well, like climbing the ladder in some way, shape, or form. It's almost like the status is elevated, basically, by whatever it is that you're choosing to do. Because I do see that finances are going to improve. I'm just getting like big lifestyle changes, big lifestyle changes, and for the better as well. You know, you're out of that dark past now. Whoever I'm talking to, you've done the work, basically. I feel like, you know, there's not much here. I mean, I am getting like relationship coming up, but it's more like familial relationship. It's more like I don't think this reading is for somebody that's focused on relationships right now. It's all about finding some solid ground, something to root from, basically, if that makes sense. Great fortune. Someone's coming into some big money. Honestly, I can't stress that enough. Whoever this reading is for is about to step into a fortune, and with all this money, with all this luck coming in, with Venus and Jupiter doing the thing in the sky at the moment, privileged lady. Okay, so this involves a privileged lady. These cards, I do take these cards as very literal because they're not tarot cards. And then we've got a coffin. So it could be an inheritance of some kind, okay? Some type of an inheritance that's coming towards you. That kind of going to elevate your status. I feel like this is money that can be invested in a positive way, okay? So it's almost like I'm seeing like a bit of a silver lining to a situation that would otherwise be difficult to deal with, basically. Again, a gift and main male. Okay, so again, this could be a gift from a male that passed away, or a male figure, possibly even a spouse. Now, when I'm saying passed away, it doesn't even necessarily have to be passed away. It could be a divorce, basically, and in fact, it's not an inheritance. It's kind of, you know, the settlement, which is what this gift is. It's like a settlement. So somebody is going to feel quite privileged because it's kind of a large amount of money, basically, is that's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from my deck just to kick off the extended version, which we'll be heading across shortly. So if this reading resonates, if you feel like this is your story, basically, and you want to continue the reading, then click the link in the description box and it'll take you over to the extended version. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Luxury is your birthright. This is a big reading for big money for somebody out there. So please claim it because I'm claiming this reading. Luxury is your birthright. Somebody's stepping into some fortune. I feel like you're not going to have to worry at all. This is a large amount of money, and I feel like this is even money that can, it's almost like you can afford the house, you can afford everything. Like the furniture you want to put inside it is going to be the furniture that you choose. You know, it's not going to be, I'd love that, but I couldn't afford it. It's, and I will love that and I want it, so I'm going to go buy it. It's that kind of money. Very relaxed about this as well. It's almost like this is somebody, I am talking to somebody who really does take pleasure in the simpler things in life. It's and I feel like this is why all this fortune is going to be afforded to you, because it's almost like, because you enjoy the simpler things in life, when you get more than you expect, because you've done the work that's been required, it's almost going to feel like it's a fortune, because it's like, wow, I really didn't expect this. It might not be a fortune to a lot of other people, but to you in your current situation right now, it's like, this is just what I needed. So that's nice. You're going to feel rested. This could be coming to you in summer as well. I feel like it's almost like I'm getting someone's going to have a really nice summer, and it's almost like right into Christmas. I feel like this is just going to set you up, basically. Absolutely. It works both ways. So I feel like that's really talking about, and rainbows and butterflies. Yeah, so there's a lot of excitement going on here. A lot. I feel like it works both ways, really. It's kind of just talking about figuring out where you want to invest, okay? Because money does work two ways, okay? You can lose it and then ghost, poof. So it could possibly be somebody that's passed away, some type of an inheritance. but it works both ways. Really talked about losses and gains in this sense. You know, be careful where you invest your money because it does work. It's almost like saying if you do get or you do come into this inheritance, be careful where you're investing your money, because just as quickly as it comes, it can be lost, basically, and it works both ways. So be careful about where you're investing your money. Spend it wisely. Save some for a rainy day. Of course, treat yourself. Really, this is what I'm kind of picking up from this reading. Treat yourself. You know, buy yourself that thing that you want to buy, that you've been wanting to buy for a while. However, don't exhaust your resources. Make sure that you've got enough put away to take care of the things that you need to take care of. So this is kind of a bit of a reading of advice, basically. I'm going to take it over to the extended. So if you do want to get deeper into this reading, you know, sometimes I do take a bit of a turn. Then click on the link below and join us over there. And until next time.